It's another contentious move to address the housing supply crisis in Ontario. The Ford government has introduced new housing legislation that could give cities the power to expand their borders at any time to build new homes, leading to fears the government could open up more farm and greenbelt land to development.
We believe as a government that all of Ontario is a place to grow. And we believe all of our municipal partners need to look at all of the measures that they have at their disposal, both inside their urban boundary and outside as well.
The new legislation, called the Helping Homebuyers Protecting Tenants Act, will give municipalities more flexibility deciding when and where to expand their boundaries when it's needed for housing.
It's astonishing to me how out of touch this government continues to be. Ontarians do not want, and nor do municipalities need, more sprawl into farmland. We are losing farmland in this province at an outrageous rate.
It's unclear exactly how the expansions would work, and despite fears, the housing minister promising all existing greenbelt protections will be maintained.
There's nothing in anything we're announcing today in this bill or in our consultation that should cause a concern for Ontarians.
The government says the move will help them reach their goal of building 1.5 million homes in Ontario by 2031 because they are falling behind. They need to be building 150,000 houses a year to meet that target. Last year, they started to build 96,000. Next year, they're projecting just 80,000.
What kind of starts would we have if we didn't do all this stuff? We're absolutely committed to doing everything we can to reach that 1.5 million.
The bill also encompasses new tenant and landlord rules announced earlier this week, including new protections against rent evictions, which will require landlords to give tenants 60 days to move back into a unit once renovations are complete at the same rent they were paying before. But the bill stops short of bringing back rent control on new builds. If you truly want to protect renters, help them with the affordability crisis, why not bring back rent control?
Well, because we want to build upon our success. We wanted to have more purpose-built rental. We were woefully lacking purpose-built rental.
If you are a renter today in Ontario, the Conservatives have not been your friend. Rent levels have never been higher. That's the government's track record.
The province says it will undertake a 60-day consultation period to review some of the changes proposed in this bill, which also include doubling the fines for offences under the Residential Tenancies Act, doubling the number of adjudicators at the Landlord and Tenant Board to help clear the backlog, and giving tenants the right to install their own air conditioning units. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.